All right, this time we got it. This time we got it. Let's go ahead. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, first thing we want is we want the includes. We have two includes, standard io.h, and we have standard lib.sh. There we go. Now we need our typedef struct, and this will actually just be our numbers here. So let's go ahead and do this, and then we can actually put things in it. Here we go. The pointer to the items. We have the size t of the count and the size t of the capacity. There we go. We're basically done now. So let's go ahead and do our main method here. Main is this. Awesome. Numbers, go ahead and make our own. Let's initialize it all to 0. Cool, so every element will be 0. Now we can do for int x equals 0, x less than 10, x plus plus. There we go. Let's go ahead and fill that in later. Let's go down here and let's loop over what we have. We have a size t, I equals 0, I less than xs.count, I plus plus, and there we go. Now we can actually print out what's in there. We know they're in, so we can do a printf of %d with a new line here, and then we can do xs.items at spot I. There we go. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and return 0 down here, and let's go ahead and actually fill this in. This is where we put things into the array. So if xs.count is greater than equal to xs.capacity, if we are at capacity, then we have to allocate more. So if the capacity is equal to 0, then we need to set up some sort of initial capacity. So let's go ahead and set that to 256. That way we don't have to start off real low. But if we're above that, then we can go ahead and we can just double it. So capacity multiply equal 2. There we go. Awesome. So now we have the new capacity, but what we have to do is we have to realloc so what we have. So we have the items equals realloc xs.items. And then what do we do with capacity times the size of the first item there. So it's the size of the item that we have, which in our case is an int. That's awesome. We're not going to bother checking the exit code of realloc because they don't do it in the original one. So xs.items, xs.count plus plus equals x, and there we go. Cool. Let's check our work. Go ahead and run it. And we have an issue here. Okay, we have size c. Let's go ahead and change that to size t. There we go. Run it, and look at that. Hey, that's awesome. So let's go ahead and do the other two here, which is we have int here. That's awesome. We want a float here. So let's go ahead and change this to float. And does it work? Let's go ahead and run it again. Well, it would help if we recompiled it. So let's do that. There we go. Rerun it. And look at that. Now we have floats. That's awesome. Okay, one final thing here. We need to actually make a macro for the appending. So the appending logic is here. So let's go ahead and take this, move it out here, and let's do this. Pound define dynamic array append. It'll take xs and x. We'll have a new line at the end of this. Let's go ahead and wrap this whole thing in a do while. So down here, we'll say while 0. We have to go ahead and close this. There we go. All right, let's change the end of the line to slashes. So we can do, let's change the end of the line with the backslash like this. And that should be good to go. I think if we run this, it should just work. And look at that. We run it and we get nothing because I forgot to actually call it. We need DA append of XS and X right there. There we go. Let's go ahead and rerun it to test it. And look at that. We're good to go. There you go. Dynamic arrays in C, speedrun, world record when set. Definitely not splice, okay? Don't look through this video for splices. Yeah, I challenge you to do it faster.